So, hello everyone. My name is Lou Miller, and I'm going to be your tour guide today as we take this fantastic boat trip around the Tasmanian coast. Before we set off, I just want to tell you a few things about our journey. Our boats aren't huge as you can see. We already have 3 staff members on board, and on top of that, we can transport a further 15 people, that's you, around the coastline. But please note if there are more than 9 people on either side of the boat, we'll move some of you over. Otherwise, all 18 of us will end up in the sea. We've recently upgraded all our boats. They used to be jet black, but our new ones now have these comfortable dark red seats and a light green exterior in order to stand out from others and help promote our company. This gives our boats a rather unique appearance, don't you think? We offer you a free lunchbox during the trip, and we have 3 types. Lunchbox 1 contains ham and tomato sandwiches. Lunchbox 2 contains a cheddar cheese roll, and Lunchbox 3 is salad based and also contains eggs and tuna. All 3 lunchboxes also have a packet of crisps and chocolate bar inside. Please let staff know which lunchbox you prefer. I'm sure I don't have to ask you not to throw anything into the sea. We don't have any bins to put litter in, but Jess, myself, or Ray, our other guide, will collect it from you after lunch and put it all in a large plastic sack. The engine on the boat makes quite a lot of noise, so before we head off, let me tell you a few things about what you're going to see. This area is famous for its ancient lighthouse, which you'll see from the boat as we turn past the first little island. It was built in 1838 to protect sailors, as a number of shipwrecks had led to significant loss of life. The construction itself was complicated, as some of the original drawings kept by the local consuls show. It sits right on top of the cliffs in a very isolated spot. In the 19th century, there were many jobs there, such as polishing the brass lamps, chopping firewood, and cleaning windows, that kept lighthouse keepers busy. These workers were mainly prison convicts until the middle of that century, when ordinary families willing to live in such circumstances took over. Some of you have asked me what creatures we can expect to see. I know everyone loves the pink beans, but they are very shy and unfortunately tend to hide from passing boats. But you might see birds in the distance, such as sea eagles flying around the cliff exits where they nest. When we get to the rocky area inhabited by fur seals, we'll stop and watch them swimming around the coast. They're inquisitive creatures, so don't be surprised if one pops up right in front of you. Their predators, orca whales, hunt along the coastline too, but spotting one of these is rare. Dolphins, on the other hand, can sometimes approach on their own or in groups as they ride the waves beside us. Lastly, I want to mention the caves. Tasmania is famous for its caves, and the ones we'll pass by are so amazing that people are lost for words when they see them. They can only by they can only be approached by sea. But if you feel that you want to see more than we are able to show you, then you can take a kayak into the area on another day, and one of our staff will give you more information on that. What we'll do is to go through a narrow channel past some incredible rock formations, and from there we'll be able to see the openings to the caves, and at that point we'll talk to you about what lies beyond. Where do you go to school? Actually, I don't go to school anymore. I have worked for a couple of years, but I really like the time when I went to school. Do you go to a good school? Well, I can say that my high school is a good one. At my high school, there are many gifted pupils. They achieve a lot of prizes, like Olympics in math or physics. What changes would you like to see in the school? Last year, I heard that my school changed its gate that enter that in front of the school. So I searched for the image of the gate. So I was so surprised because the gate was so big, and it looked a little bit weird. I think if I can change one thing at my school, I would like to change that gate, because the gate seems not suit the school. The gate is a little bit large, and the style is like 8 pagodas. So I think the gate is not for a high school. What is the area of specialization? Wow, I am really good at teaching, especially teaching foreign languages. I teach German. Why did you choose to study that major? At university, I studied economics and finance, and I spent some years on that area, and I thought that the area would develop so quickly in the future. That's why I chose it. Do you like the major? Why? Why? Or why not? Why not? Yes, I have great interest in the major, in my major in finance, and thanks to the study at university, I learned the ability to analyze some some things when problems pop out. But I don't really like numbers. I think in my major, people have to use a lot their calculation skills. But nowadays, they can use some application instead. What kind of school did you go to as a child? When I was a child, I attended public primary school. But at that time, I would say at that time, my primary school was very good with devoted teachers and small quantity of students at school. What was your favorite subject as a child? When I was a kid, I was crazy about drawing. I can say that I draw every time when I could find a place to sit down and draw. And I drawed a lot. I had many drawings at home and even at school. I got high grades for those drawings. What was no? Do you think your country has an effective education system? Yes and no. In my country, Vietnam, the education system is a little bit complicated based on people's needs. Like if a kid is talented, he can go to a gifted school. Or they can enter one public school if his parents have limited budget for education. But if one family has strength in finance, they can choose one private school for their kids. And I think the Vietnamese education system is varied and effective for who has already the idea which targets that they want to get. But sometimes in this system, the ability of students or pupils are not certified qualified. That's why I say sometimes the system is not effective. Are you looking forward to working? Yes, I expect to work hard. Actually, I'm working now, so I think working is a good way to improve myself and enhance my skills. For example, communication skills, teamwork skills, and working makes money, and I need money for my life. I can afford many things in my life.